up, guys? TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back to Factions Base Tour, everybody. A series that premieres or releases every single Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Today I've got a very unique base for you. We've been doing lots of unique little things, and the style that these guys have and the strategies they use is very, very cool. So stick around. You'll get to learn more about it as we get into the call with them. But as for the base tour portion, I'll show you around here just to start. First off, this is the faction Mystic on Factions Black here on pvp.thearchon.net. If you want to apply to be on next week's episode, make sure in the comments below of this video to leave a comment with your faction name, your username, what color you play on the Archon, and just a little description. Also, I always tell you to choose a name for the faction base because I feel like that just spices it up, makes you focus a little bit more. The name that I chose from last episode comes in from Raxon Delta X. Call the base Mauna Loa. If you don't know, that is a volcano on the Big Island in Hawaii. Since there is lava and volcanoes, plus Hawaii is known for beaches which are covered in sand like this base. And yeah, thought it was a cool little idea. Got 200 likes, got a lot of attention. Thank you for your comment, Raxon. And yeah, think of a name as we're reviewing this base today, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Here we go. Thank you for the support on this series recently, by the way, as well. It's amazing. Here we go. We start off. We've got not a crazy defense system. Lots of people. Oh, jeez, what is that? I better look away there. But we got a pretty big claim happening here. It's at the top of the Nether. The reason we're seeing more of these types of bases is because this is all basically the cannon part of each server, because withers are not spawnable above the Nether, and when we made /warp Nether, this became an option for people to start building bases. Obviously, bedrock is not allowed as well, so there's that disadvantage. But what we got here is sand walls. People tend to use sand walls in the Nether due to the fact that you cannot place water, so you have to hand place your walls. Sand walls make it easier to hand place, and quite frankly, if you're going to hand place, why not use sand walls? Because they technically, unless you have the right cannon, if you break down a part here at the bottom part, more sand will just fall in and kind of acts like a regen wall in a sense, but not infinite. It just takes a lot more shots and provides a lot more of a time delay for people who are getting raided to get their stuff out, defend, etc. With that in mind, that is literally outside. They probably got about 20 to 30 walls on this thing, sand walls, covered up within the lava. The lava also acts as a nice barrier for visualization, which is nice, another advantage of lava-covered bases. Let's head into this thing, though. This base is still being worked on, so one thing they don't have is a main chest area. But the thing that makes this base so unique is the system that they have. It's a cell system. This base is completely made of cells, and we're going to get more up to date when we get in a call with these guys. But basically, you got kind of a main hub area for the mods, the way more trusted people of the base that can assign the cells and split up the people who get in here. I'm not too sure who lives in these cells. Obviously, it's very organized with names and ladders, and each one of these different boxes, including each box down this way. So there's like 20-ish boxes at least, I think, in here. We'll ask them about that as well. Each one is a different member with more items and more loot and separated loot. So it's a very safe base. The obsidian keeps everything split up. People are trapped in their cell, and also their stuff is protected from enemy raiders, obviously, because of the walls, etc. This is a system we've seen used a lot, but not to this extent, because it's so, I don't know, it's so organized, it's split up evenly, and I really like what they've done for it. We'll take a peek in a couple of these things, a couple of these boxes. I think there's bigger and smaller bases. I'm not too sure, or bigger and smaller boxes. This is one of the richer ones, I believe. Lots of, we're on OP factions, of course, so Prot 10, Prot 6, Prot 20. Lots of TNT, etc. I've set my home in just a bunch of these so we can rip through. Very, very identical, though. It's like a condo or a hotel. That's really what it is, because there is just so much, identical things within each little individual box. It doesn't really matter. That doesn't matter. It's not like things need to look beautiful in factions. It's nice, but really the point of a base is to defend your loot, defend your team's loot, defend your allies' loot. And this seems to be the perfect way to done it. And I don't know. I love this unique style, the hotel style of a base. I have locked down one of the bigger boxes, and I guess more trusted people live here, or some sort of system works it out so they get to live here. Obviously, just a lot more storage area, even room for a brewing stand, and yeah, we'll ask that about that as well. How do the big boxes get divvied out? Because there's only a few big boxes and lots of smaller boxes, I believe. That is most of the normal, the cells, I guess I should say. And with that, we will move on to one other main part that the members of this base share. The last little area I'm going to show to you is the Iron Golem spawner area. Although it's not pretty, or, you know, you got the glass, you got the etc. It's not a big area. It's very small. And, again, it's not... This base is more about the unique idea. That's why I chose it, rather than the sheer size and beauty of it. But you gotta admit, these guys got a lot of IG spawners. We'll get the total of that in the calculations at the end of this video. Lots of IGs. They're making a ton of cash. And I think some of the guys who are outside of their cells right now, those are the ones who get to use this thing. Because, you know, if everyone who had a cell could come out and use this, it would pretty much defeat the purpose of the cell system. So this would be for the mods or the trusted people within the faction. They would be able to use this very rich spawner bank. And yeah, that's literally all I got to show you in this base. Very quick, very simple, very cool idea. Let's get in a call with these guys, because I think we will learn a lot more when talking to them. Hopping into a call with the Mystic members, the Mystic men, I should say. We've got three very manly men in this call. We've got Mr. Jake, we've got Master Plays, and Destination Easy. How you boys doing?
Good.
Pretty good. Good. You guys got a nice little unique base here for sure. I love the cell system you guys have. I've already obviously checked out the base. Looks beautiful, and I kind of want to learn some things. First off, I want to ask right away is, like, are these just trusted cells, or are they modded cells, or just modded, just members? Just what are the cells? Who are they for exactly?
Alright, well, these cells are for people who kind of buy them, so they're not trying to get our cords off of us. So the people in our faction that are mainly trusted by them.
Okay, so, but it's still everyone in your faction, obviously, but they have to buy the safety cell, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, that's a cool little system. Alright, I was really interested in that. Alright, standard questions. How long's the base been up?
Roughly about, what is it, a month and a half now, Jake?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Month and a half. Dang, dude, that's an adult base.
Very many hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll be asking you a little bit about that in a second. So a month and a half, so it's been up for a good amount of time for sure. And how much time did it take you to create this base?
The base
a week.
itself?
A week?
Yeah.
A week?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. A week for a month and a half's worth of safety, dude. I'd take that any day for sure. All right. So with that in mind, right away, have you had any troubles with this base? Obviously, it's been up for a month and a half. A lot has probably went down, battles, etc. Have you ever lost a piece of the base or anything like that?
Yes, we have lost 2 portions of the base, but we blocked them off with TP glitch there, so they can't get out.
You've lost 2 portions, both underneath or above?
Underneath.
Okay.
The base is basically up. Because the bottom, we just TP glitch layered it because they can only walk in 2 blocks. We just place it at 2 blocks above their head, so.
So you've lost 2 blocks out of the whole, you know, whatever it is, 100 or 130 above the top of the nether.
Yep.
Wow, that's not bad at all, dude. You take what you can get. That's not terrible at all. Okay, so, and regarding the main series, obviously we are on Factions Black, and Grape is one of my main enemies, and we've had troubles with him and Malevolent. What is your story? Are you allied with Grape and Malevolent? Are you enemy, neutral? What is your story with them?
We are allied currently with them, and probably going to be the rest of the reset, because they are the ones who are active mostly on here.
Okay, so they are active, they're powerful, and you thought, would you say they're more powerful than you guys, or just a good, even teammate?
They're probably a little bit more active and powerful than us, depending on who it is and how they play.
Okay, so a little bit of modesty there from our boy. I keep wanting to call you Thins, but Destination Easy, there he is. Thins is his TeamSpeak name. Okay, and then last question I've got, you guys. Are you just base builders? Have you had any clutch raids? What are some offensive stories that you guys have?
Alright, well, so we have raided 3 bases within the past couple weeks. We raided Immortal, which we just got an insider and they unclaimed all. We got their Brock Vault.
Okay.
And then there came Conquest, shot a Wither straight to the base. And then we made a OP cannon on a, 12 wall regen wall end base on the border next to Malevolent, Notorious. And
Yeah, that was Notorious.
And we split half the base. Half the base is still up though.
Okay, so you took down a part of it. Dang, so you guys are very active in the offensive world. You're not just base builders. And have you got lots of loot from this to load up this base, or has it just been mostly for fun and to make other people punish or die?
Yeah, we've had about 25 dubs of gear, or probably 30, depending on what we had. We got raided, our Brock vaults got TP glitched into, so we kind of lost most of our stuff.
Oh,
then we had to sell them. Yeah, we had to sell them Malevolent, and then that got TP glitched too, so we lost about 10 dubs there too.
Glitchers, man, what can you do, dude? They ruined the game for everybody. That sucks.
Yeah.
But you guys seem like you're holding in there. This base is very unique. Like I said, a very organized system. And how well, last question, I promise, how profitable are these? Like, what do these cells go for? How much? Because I didn't know you guys sold them. It's kind of like a hotel or a permanent hotel base.
Yeah, it's a permanent hotel. Like, we sell big cells for around like 3 mil.
Dang, dude, seriously.
This is OP Factions. It's not that much if you think about it.
Yeah, but still, that's pretty profitable though, eh? Because how many cells do you have? Sorry to interrupt. How many cells do you have in total?
Oh, I don't know. Roughly around like probably 22, 23.
Dang, dude. So you're banking. You're making bank off this little system. It's so cool. I've never seen something like this done before in a base. So, yeah, that's awesome, guys. Well, anything else you guys got, or I found out everything I needed to know about this unique little setup?
Well, yeah, basically this is just the cell room. There's more below us, and basically soon to be more above us with the whole chest room system and everything else.
Good, still expanding, etc. A main storage room for everybody. I've seen the IG room. Cool. Well, thanks a lot to you and your entire faction for allowing me to come look at this base. I guess we are technically enemies because you and Grape aren't really, you and Grape and Malevolent are allies. But obviously, if we were to ever come for this base, I would not use the homes or anything. Don't worry, boys. But yeah, you guys seem like good guys regardless, and I love what you've done with the place. It's such a unique idea, and now that I know like the whole hotel system, holy God, that's cool, dude. I gotta use this system in the main show. This is amazing. Well, take care, guys. Nice meeting you, and we'll probably see you around for sure. So yeah, nice meeting you guys. See you later. Ladies and gentlemen, the calculations are in. Here we go, and I guess I'll just list it off for you. I hope you enjoyed so far. If you did, touch that like button. Without further ado, based on 113 Iron Golem spawners, 23 dubs of Prop 4, 25 stacks of God Apples, 10 stacks of Bedrock, and $20 million worth of miscellaneous items, the total value of this mystic base here on pvp.thearchon.net is $294,787,500. Woohoo! Congratulations to the Mystic faction. That is a superb value for a base. Again, I really like the concept of this base. I should have also valued the amount they've actually made from selling these rooms as a hotel type of system, which would be like probably another 50 million or so. So maybe tack that on there as well. That puts us up to, you know, 344 million-ish. So that would be pretty cool. I mean, I could have done that. It's such a cool system. I love it. I really want to incorporate it into the main show for our base, but we'll see how that plays out maybe throughout next season. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, touch that like button, join the rush by subscribing. Have a beautiful evening, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.